Mental toughness is the difference between success and failure. It's that simple. The hardest challenges you face in life are not the ones you can see. They're the ones in your mind. When the world pushes you down, when everything seems impossible, mental toughness is what makes you stand back up and keep moving forward. But let me ask you something. How mentally tough are you? When life throws a punch, do you take a knee or do you keep going? Are you ready to push through when the going gets tough, or will you let those moments break you? The difference between those who succeed and those who fall short is mental toughness. It's about believing in yourself when everyone else might doubt you, pushing through the discomfort and not quitting, no matter how hard it gets. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He was cut from his high school basketball team, told he wasn't good enough. But did he quit? No, he worked harder. He believed in himself when no one else did. He turned rejection into motivation and became the greatest basketball player the world has ever known. The lesson here is simple. Mental toughness isn't about how easy life is. It's about how you respond when life tries to knock you down. It's about your decision to keep going, to push through the setbacks, and to stay the course when things get tough. Mental toughness is about belief, persistence, and resilience. It's the fuel that drives success. This speech isn't just about feeling good for a few minutes. It's about taking action. It's about committing to become mentally tough and using that toughness to turn your dreams into reality. If you're ready to dive in and truly understand what it takes to develop this power, let's break it down together. Mental toughness isn't something you're born with. It's a skill you can learn, and today, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Mental toughness is the ability to keep going when things get hard. It's the strength to endure, to stay focused on your goals, and to believe in yourself, even when the odds are stacked against you. It's the unwavering resolve to never quit. Think about it. What would you do if you were never afraid of failing again? If you could truly let go of that fear of failure, what could you accomplish? Mental toughness is not about being the strongest person in the room. It's about being the one who refuses to back down, who believes that failure is just a step on the path to success. And here's the truth. Mental toughness is not something you're born with. It's something you can build, develop, and cultivate over time. To truly understand mental toughness, let's break it down into 4 key pillars. Resilience. This is the ability to bounce back after facing setbacks. Life will knock you down, but mental toughness means getting back up and continuing forward. Focus. Mental toughness means staying on task, even when distractions are everywhere. It's about keeping your eyes on the goal and not letting anything take you off track. Self-belief. This is your confidence in your abilities, even when others doubt you. It's about trusting that you can achieve what you set out to do, regardless of how difficult the journey may seem. Discipline. Consistency is key. Discipline is about doing the hard work every day, even when you don't feel like it. Think of these 4 pillars like the foundation of a building. Without one, everything else becomes unstable. Success requires that you develop all 4. It's not enough to just have belief. You need resilience to recover from failure, focus to stay on track, and discipline to put in the consistent work. Fear. This is the one thing that stops so many people from moving forward. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. Fear holds us back and keeps us from reaching our full potential. But here's the truth. If fear didn't hold you back, what could you do? What would you accomplish if fear wasn't an obstacle? Mental toughness means facing that fear head on and not letting it dictate your actions. It's about understanding that fear is normal and that the best things in life are on the other side of fear. You cannot be mentally tough if you let fear control you. Here's the key to mental toughness. You need to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You cannot grow without stepping outside of your comfort zone. Every person who has achieved greatness, every successful athlete, entrepreneur, or leader has had to push themselves beyond their limits. Let me tell you something. Muscles only grow when you push them beyond their limits. Mental toughness works the same way. You don't get mentally stronger by avoiding challenges. You get stronger by facing them head-on. If you want to build resilience, focus, and discipline, you need to embrace discomfort. Now, let's talk about mindset. The most mentally tough people are those who adopt a growth mindset. This is the mindset that believes everything is an opportunity to learn and grow. When you face challenges, you don't see them as setbacks. You see them as lessons. Mental toughness is not about being perfect. It's about viewing every failure, every struggle, as an opportunity to grow stronger. Ask yourself, do you believe you can improve, even when things get tough? Do you see challenges as chances to grow? If you can shift your mindset from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Visualization is a tool that can significantly strengthen your mental toughness. If you can see yourself overcoming challenges, you are mentally preparing to do so. Visualization helps you create a strong mental framework, allowing you to plan and rehearse success in your mind. Imagine yourself in a tough situation. Now, visualize yourself pushing through it, staying strong, and coming out successful on the other side. When you visualize success, you align your mind with your actions, and you're more likely to take the necessary steps to achieve that success. One of the greatest challenges in developing mental toughness is learning to bounce back after failure. But let me tell you this, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. Think about Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team, yet he used that failure to fuel his drive to succeed. Or J.K. Rowling, who faced rejection after rejection before her. Harry Potter books became a global phenomenon. The lesson here is simple. Mental toughness is built by learning to rise after every fall. Resilience isn't about never falling. It's about how you get back up. Success doesn't happen overnight. It happens through daily habits. The most mentally tough people don't have some secret weapon. They simply do the right things every day, no matter how small. What you do today will determine where you are tomorrow. Ask yourself, what are you doing today that will make you stronger tomorrow? Consistency is the foundation of mental toughness. Whether it's sticking to a workout routine, reading every day, or practicing mindfulness, small actions add up. It's the daily habits that build mental strength and help you stay on course when the going gets tough. Adversity is a powerful motivator. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't going your way, but if you can learn to turn adversity into fuel for your drive, you'll become unstoppable. Think of adversity as a test. It's not meant to break you, it's meant to strengthen you. Every time life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can let it defeat you, or you can use it to push yourself even harder. Let adversity drive you toward your goals. Every challenge is an opportunity to build resilience, to become more determined, and to show yourself just how tough you can be. What you say to yourself in moments of challenge is crucial. The way you talk to yourself can either build you up or tear you down. Negative self-talk will only weaken your resolve, while positive self-talk will help you push through the toughest moments. Mental toughness starts with what you say to yourself when everything gets hard. Are you telling yourself, "I can't do this," or "I can do this no matter what"? Learn to replace negative thoughts with empowering affirmations. Control your inner dialogue, and you control your ability to succeed. Mental toughness requires accountability. It's not just about doing things on your own. It's about having someone to answer to, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or even your own future self. Accountability ensures that you stay on track, even when you don't feel like it. Ask yourself, who holds you accountable for your goals? When you have someone to answer to, you are far more likely to stay committed to your path, especially when things get tough. Accountability drives consistency and discipline, both of which are key to developing mental toughness. Mental toughness is essential when you are about to take massive action towards your goals. Let me ask you something. Are you ready to take action no matter how daunting it may seem? Think about the biggest goals you've set in your life. Now imagine taking the first big step toward achieving them. It might seem overwhelming at first, but here's the truth. Nothing happens until you take action. You can dream all day, but dreams mean nothing without action. You may have been waiting for the perfect moment or the right circumstances. I'm here to tell you, the perfect moment does not exist. What exists right now is the opportunity for you to act. And let me tell you, mental toughness is the fuel that drives that action. It's about being willing to take risks, to move forward even when you don't have all the answers, and to push yourself into the unknown. If you can master the courage to act, despite fear, doubt, or uncertainty, you are on the road to success. Taking action is what transforms dreams into reality. Every big achievement starts with one small, bold step. So ask yourself, are you willing to take that step today? Here's the thing about setbacks. They're not the end of the road, they're stepping stones. Every challenge you face, every failure you endure, is an opportunity to grow, to get better, and to come back stronger. Think about someone like Thomas Edison, who failed over 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. He didn't quit. He used each failure to learn, adapt, and refine his process. Edison didn't let setbacks stop him. He let them propel him forward. What's your biggest setback? Have you faced rejection, failure, or loss? You have two choices. When these setbacks hit, you can either let them break you, or you can use them as fuel to propel you forward. The choice is yours. I challenge you to take every setback you've experienced and turn it into motivation. Use it to push yourself further. Think of every failure as a lesson that is helping you become the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. When you face challenges, don't run from them. Use them to drive you. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable after every setback. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Focus is the key to success. Let me say that again. Focus is the key. If you can stay focused on your goals, no matter what distractions or obstacles come your way, you will achieve them. Mental toughness allows you to block out distractions, stay on track, and keep your eyes on the prize. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the most talented, but they are the ones who can stay focused and committed to their vision, no matter the challenges. Ask yourself, what are you focusing on right now? Is it helping you move closer to your goals? Are you allowing distractions to take you off course? The ability to focus is a skill, and like any skill, it can be developed. It's about saying no to the things that don't matter and yes to the things that do. It's about committing to your goals every day, even when it's hard. and knowing that every small step forward is progress. Focus doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you make a conscious decision to give your energy to what matters most. When you cultivate the mental toughness to stay focused, you are setting yourself up for success. It's not about perfection. It's about persistence, consistency, and staying the course. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. And in that marathon, the most important thing you need to master is your mind. Mental toughness is not just about enduring short bursts of hard work or getting through a rough patch. It's about maintaining discipline, focus, and resilience over the long haul. When you're working toward long-term success, your mind must become your greatest asset. Think of it like running a marathon. At the beginning, you feel great, energized, ready to conquer the world. But halfway through, you start to feel tired, your body aches, and the finish line seems so far away. That's where mental toughness comes in. It's about pushing through the fatigue, ignoring the doubts, and keeping your eyes on the finish line. It's about knowing that the race is not won in the first mile, but in the consistent effort over time. To succeed over the long term, you need to master your mind. You need to be able to push through when the going gets tough. The person who wins the marathon isn't the fastest runner. It's the one who keeps running, no matter what. It's the one who refuses to quit. And that's the kind of mindset you need to cultivate if you want to build lasting success. Here's what I want you to understand. The decision to become mentally tough is in your hands. No one else can make that decision for you. No one else can decide if you're going to push through, if you're going to keep going when it gets hard, or if you're going to rise after every fall. You have the power to choose. Will you commit to being mentally tough no matter the obstacles? Will you take responsibility for your own success? The truth is, success doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you make the decision to act, to stay focused, to push through the hard times, and to believe in yourself, even when no one else does. So, the question is, are you ready to make that decision? Now is the time to act. Don't wait for the right moment, because it's never going to come. The time is now. The choice is yours. What will you do? Will you let fear and doubt hold you back, or will you take massive action, fueled by mental toughness, and move forward toward your goals? The journey may be long, but every step you take today brings you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. I challenge you, take action today. Don't wait another minute. Start building your mental toughness and use it to fuel your success. Take that first step, no matter how small. Keep moving forward and you'll get closer to your dreams every single day. You are mentally tough. You are ready. You've got everything inside you to conquer any challenge that comes your way. So now, it's time to show the world what you're made of. Let's go make it happen. Your dreams are waiting for you, and the only thing standing in your way is your own willingness to push through. Go out there and prove that you have what it takes to succeed. You've got this.